Hey friends, welcome back to BedaPoetry, where poems don't just sit on pages. They breathe, they whisper, they shout, and sometimes the poems teach us how to live. Today's poem, If, by Rudyard Kipling. It's a piece that feels less like poetry and more like life advice from a wise old soul you never met but always needed. But before we dive into the lines, let's chat a little about the man behind the words and the story that shaped them. Rudyard Kipling. The name might ring a bell, right? He's the guy who gave us The Jungle Book. Yep, he's Mowgli's papa. But beyond the tales of wolves and wild boys, Kipling was a deeply philosophical man. Born in India in 1865 during British rule, he grew up with a strange mix of colonial pride and personal tragedy. Now here's something a lot of people don't know. If wasn't just some random motivational poem. Kipling wrote it as a tribute to Leander Starr Jameson, a British officer and friend who led a failed raid in South Africa in the 1890s. It was a total disaster, honestly. The public was angry, Jameson was disgraced, but Kipling admired how the man handled humiliation with dignity, patience, and unshaken resolve. And that's how If became more than just a poem. It turned into a father's heartfelt letter to his son, written in poetic form. Life lessons distilled in 4 tight stanzas. All right, let's get into it. The poem starts with a single, powerful word, if. And from there, Kipling tosses down condition after condition, almost like a checklist for becoming a grounded, resilient, decent human being in a messy world. If you can keep your head when all about you are losing theirs and blaming it on you, it's about keeping calm when everything's going wrong, when people are panicking, blaming, shouting, and you're the only one breathing steady. That's real strength, Kipling tells us. If you can trust yourself when all men doubt you, but make allowance for their doubting too. Confidence is critical, but humility is power your worth. But don't become arrogant. Accept criticism without crumbling. If you can wait and not be tired by waiting, a whole verse dedicated to patience. The type where you're not just sitting silently, but doing it without whining, without showing off, without playing the victim. And now, one of my favorite lines. If you can meet with triumph and disaster and treat those 2 imposters just the same. Boom. That's pure gold. Kipling tells us success and failure are both illusions. Don't get too high when things go right, and don't break when things fall apart. Both are temporary guests at your door. The poem moves into even deeper territory, about watching your hard work get destroyed and still rebuilding from scratch. It's about risking everything on a toss of a coin, losing it, and starting again without complaint. By the time we hit the final stanza, Kipling shifts gears. If you can talk with crowds and keep your virtue, or walk with kings, nor lose the common touch. Be grounded. Whether you're among the poor or the powerful, don't change who you are. Don't let ego ruin your decency. And finally, it ends on a line that can give you goosebumps if you read it right. Yours is the earth and everything that's in it, and, which is more, you'll be a man, my son. And no, this isn't about being a man in the macho sense. It's about becoming a complete human being, someone emotionally intelligent, resilient, empathetic, and full of inner strength. So yeah, If isn't just a poem. It's that friend who tells you what you need to hear when you're about to give up. It's your dad's voice in your head when you're scared to start over. It's poetry, but also a personal blueprint for life. If this poem moved you even a little, if you felt seen or reminded of your own struggles and strength, then this channel is for you. Like this video, share it with someone who needs it, and don't forget to subscribe to BedaPoetry, because here we don't just read poems, we live them. Thank you for being part of the BedaPoetry family. Until next time, keep reading, keep reflecting, and keep living those beautiful verses.